Welcome in, guys, everybody. It's to another edition of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz, and tonight it is just me and Phil at the moment. We're hoping that the Ginger Ninja Jax can join us shortly, but he had some prior engagements tonight. So, how are we doing, Phil?
I'm doing great, Scalz. Tonight has been a NXT of epic proportions in St. Louis, and the main event is just as good.
I mean, we've had some big moments tonight that I was not expecting at all. Like, when I saw the rundown of the card, I was not expecting what has happened, and I am hyped for what is to come for NXT. But right now in the main event, we have Randy Orton taking on Javon Evans. The match just started a little while ago, but it's off to a hot start. What are your thoughts on this match?
I mean, honestly, this match already is huge because you literally have one of the greatest wrestlers in all of WWE right now, in Randy Orton, in his hometown at NXT, facing one of NXT's greatest young prospects right now in Javon Evans. This boy is not only bouncy, but is probably going to give us the greatest RKO we've ever seen since Evan Bourne.
I don't know. The Seth Rollins one off the stomp was pretty good. I still think that's one of my favorite ones.
I mean,
Seth went for the stomp.
It is a favorite. I will not deny it.
But tonight has been such a greatly booked show. It flowed from start to finish. There was really no downtime outside of the sexy red thing. But other than that, like, tonight is such a difference from last night. Like, Monday Night Raw last night to me felt disjointed, rushed, and there was like nothing developing on it. Like, I felt like it was just it's like they forgot how to run a 2-hour show on Monday Night Raw because they've been doing the 3 hours for the last 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
But they do 2 hours on NXT. They do 2 hours on SmackDown. Like, you thought it would have just come natural to them. But back on the show, you have Randy Orton and Javon Evans on the outside. Randy Orton is getting ready to do his classic hip drop onto the table, and Javon just countered it. He's being like his normal bouncy self. And Randy's getting annoyed at him. An annoyed Randy is a...
Oh, good Lord.
And he hit it. There you go.
Not the one more time.
Yeah, Randy Orton was fixing the table because he bounced on it. He's like, I'm sorry for messing this up. He was putting it all back, and now the crowd is chanting one more time.
Ouch.
Here it is.
Oh, no. Oh,
no. Ooh, a third time. Did it a fourth time. Jeez. Oh.
No.
That's crazy. Randy Orton goes back, drags him back in the ring. Oh, did you see that on the bottom right corner? They're announcing a gentleman's duel between Oro Mensah and Lexus King next week.
Oh, my.
That's got to be interesting.
I'm not going to lie, though. Seeing Lexus King and his new beard, why do I see like Father Michael from TNA?
His beard has been like that since he's come here.
I know, but still, it's...
Javon Evans, he has that ability. It's just amazing. You got to keep doing that, though, Javon. You can't get down to the ground. This is where Orton could take over the match. Javon with the pin. Oh, only gets a 2. What else we got going on over here? I'm loving all the new graphics and logo and everything for the new NXT, the black and the silver.
I do too. Like, honestly, the way that they have everything set up right now with the factory, I feel like this is the old NXT.
Like Full Sail?
Almost.
This is how they should set up the PC with levels if they could. But I know it's not that big enough to where they could do like a second mezzanine for people to sit. Because I think if they had a double level of fans there, it would just feel bigger than it is. You okay over there, Phil?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, vintage Orton.
Yes.
KO. Yeah, we only have a few minutes left.
Vintage Randy Orton. I had to do it for Michael Cole.
Randy's getting ready.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how this is going to be. Is it going to be one of those to remember?
Huh?
Oh!
Uh-oh. Boom. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. Uh-oh.
That was big. Oh, shit!
By God!
Oh! Wow! Javon Evans almost had him.
Oh!
I think I'm ahead of you now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn it.
Yo! That's the craziest. Oh my Lord.
Wow. That would have been so sick if they hit that.
Ooh. Oh! Just a little for extra authority.
It would have been so sick if they hit that RKO.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Randy Orton picks up the victory, gets the 1-2-3 over Javon Evans, but
Made
made
that
him look
much.
like made him look like $1 million.
Much.
I know, it was so close.
Oh.
It was so close. I really thought that, oh man. But the springboard cutter by Javon Evans was really good.
But that was still a great match. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, they have something special with this kid.
Yes, they do.
And they're not going to show the other one. Smart.
He hasn't even reached the age of drinking yet, but that man's getting high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
does he pick him up and shake his hand?
Look at that new NXT logo. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, man.
Oh, Javon just got the rub.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Oh my. Let's go. You love to see it.
Oh, no should match next week.
Look at Wes. Look at Wes.
Oh, triple threat. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Triple contendership match for the NXT Championship. Javon Evans, Ethan Page, Wesley. Next week at the new revamped PC.
Let's go.
That's awesome. That is great. I'm excited for that match. But, all right, let's get into Jax, if you want, you can jump in. We're good. We're just
Jax,
about to
we
cover
miss you,
anything on
buddy.
NXT. You can sit here and hang out with us.
Come on, buddy.
I
We
didn't.
miss you.
I didn't
Come
show
on
the
in.
new open. I didn't show the new open, so I wanted to wait till you were here. So if you want to hop in,
come on in, buddy.
And
please.
then I want to get your reactions to it. So
come on, buddy.
The link is in the chat if you want to hop in. Man, what a show tonight, top to bottom, start to finish. This was probably one of the most complete NXT episodes I have seen in a long time in regards to everything that had happened. We had 2 championship matches. One was for the North American Championship. One was for the NXT Tag Team Championship. We had a 6-woman tag match. And then we had, what else? We just had that amazing match of Randy Orton versus Javon Evans. And do we have any other matches? Or was that it?
I think that might have been it.
Yeah, I don't think there was any. I'm trying to remember.
Because
Fatal Influence versus Kelani Jordan and Bianca Belair and Jade. The 2 title matches.
Mm-hmm.
The Randy versus Javon Evans.
Mm-hmm.
We had the segment between Roxanne and Cora Jade. Yeah, I think there was only 4 matches though.
Mm-hmm. I think
All
so.
right. So before we get into the other 3 matches on the card, let's talk about the Roxanne and. Well, look who's here.
So was it good? Was it worth it?
Was what worth it?
Tonight
was absolutely worth it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 100 times.
So
yes.
Before we get started on that, we're going to discuss what happened between Roxanne, Cora Jade, and then who came out to appear in this. So Roxanne and Cora Jade were making up. Their friendship is on the mend. And the cause of that is the NXT Women's Championship. They talk about attacking Giulia last week, and out comes Giulia. She doesn't get in the ring. Cora Jade is telling her to get in the ring, like taunting her, and out comes Stephanie Vakir to help Giulia.
Oh, so she showed up.
She showed up, and they both beat up on Raquel and Cora.
Until
what?
Until they looked between what was between their feet, and it was the NXT Women's title, and they both picked it up together.
The belt was in. The belt was in the center of the ring, and they both picked it up and held up the belt, and it was like, who is going to get this belt first? But big show tonight. We had the opening match tonight was the 6-woman tag match. You had Fatal Influence versus Bianca, Jade, and Kelani Jordan. And this was a really good match. Everybody got to show their stuff. The team you thought was going to win won. So there was no surprise there. What surprised me, though, was that Kelani was the one that got the pinfall as opposed to one of the main roster stars.
Really?
I like that they did that. Yep. I love that they did that because it actually shows that they're putting the emphasis on the NXT talent. What did you think of this match?
Honestly, I think this was a very good match by far. Again, like you said, the fact that they gave Kelani the pinfall was the right decision to make.
Fucking Del D'Angelo!
There's a reason I'm wearing the hat, my man.
I just saw Scalz's tweet.
I was waiting.
He is one title away for being a Grand Slam in NXT.
Triple crown.
He's technically got a triple crown. He's been a tag. He's been in North America. He's been in the Heritage Cup. Now he's a North American. He's got the triple crown of NXT. Him winning the NXT title will give him the Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into that match then. We have a new North American champion in Tony D'Angelo. He chopped down the behemoth that is Femi. Femi had a record-setting reign for the North American Championship. And this match, it was just start to finish was amazing. They had a lot of emphasis on everything that was happening. Tony had his confidence struck. He looked like he wasn't going to do well. And all it took was Oba accidentally hitting Adriana Rizzo. And that's where the entire momentum changed in this match.
As soon as Tony remembered who he was fighting for,
yep,
that's where everything snapped.
He did the spine buster on the outside of the ring. He got him back in the ring, did another spine buster in the ring, and Oba kicked out. And I was very shocked that they had him kick out. But then Oba Femi goes for his move, and he went to pick him up. Tony D'Angelo flipped over, rolled him over, sunset flip into the pin, and he stacked him like he leaned over onto him to prevent him from kicking out. And the place went nuts.
Yes.
I wish you were there to watch it, Jax.
It was like a freaking, like, just after they were showing the whole, like highlights of it, and the way they just had him with the North American title in one hand and the Italian flag draped on his shoulders. It's like a Rocky moment.
It 100% was like a Rocky moment. I agree.
You gotta
love
love
the
it.
Setup for tonight.
Oh, they were in the factory in St. Louis. The setup was nice. It looked like it reminded me like an old school like setting, like a Hammerstein ballroom type setting.
Yeah.
And what I said to Phil earlier, what we were saying is I wish that when they do the revamping of the PC, that they do something like this and make a double layer for seating. Because it would allow more people to sit in there, get more fans, and it just would feel like it's a bigger show than it is. But I don't know if that's something that they would do. All right. So, Jax, I didn't show the opening. I went with the old one because I didn't want to debut anything until you were here with us.
All right, let me see this because I got to get in the shower here in a minute. I'll be honest, guys.
Okay.
I'm dirty.
Yeah, I mean we're not gonna stay live much longer. We discussed a lot of the thing. The only match we have left really is the tag match. But I want to show you guys the new open that we're going to be using next week. I do have a new logo being made for NXT on Tap as well, so that's something that's coming too. But here is the new open that I made. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh boy.
In the corner of the bar on a neon night, Scalz and Jax and Phil, what a sight. Talking wrestling while the drinks are poured. Every move, every match leaves you wanting more. Tune in weekly for the latest scoop. Catch the action in the banter loop. Crack a beer and let the stories fly. NXT on tap, the scores touch the sky. NXT on tap, everybody's here. Scalz, Jax, Phil, we're the hosts we hear. Bring the heat, bring the fire, never stop. When the bell rings, watch them rise to the top.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I was coming through trying to find out a new theme for our show because like the intro that we currently have, it's the starting soon, and then it just goes into the NXT on tap with the pouring of the beer and everything. And I was like, we need something different. So I got the song, and then I went through and took clips. I took recent images, and I felt that there was a good compilation of both.
I like it.
I think it's a great new way for us to start going forward from here with NXT on tap. Because I played the song for Jax. He said he loved the song. And I was like, I need to find a good video to go with it. Timing was good. Like it didn't feel like it was too long.
No, it felt perfect.
Okay. Phil, why don't you start talking about the tag team championship match? That's the only match we haven't really discussed.
Yes. So, A-Town Down Under versus our tag team champions of Axiom and Nathan Fraser. This was a pretty good match. This was a very solid match overall. There were moments in there where I'm seeing like, yo, either one of them could like have a turn somewhere at the end of the match. I don't know. Like, of course, neither one of them happened, but there were a lot of great moments though in this match. Like Axiom was looking for. I remember Axiom. He's like looking for that tag, but Nathan's like, "Nah, I'm good." And then, what is it? Waller and Theory nearly collide, but they're like, "Wait, nah, we got it." And then, boom, they both get knocked crazy. Both like Axiom and Fraser both had their own double. There was a double submission going on, and I'm like, "Yo, we haven't seen this out of the two of them yet." Like, yo, this one's gonna be crazy. Like, I was super excited in that moment, but
this turn that we're going to get from Austin Theory is going to be great when it finally happens. They've built it up for now, at least a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to happen soon.
Yes.
Before the opportunity passes. So hopefully we see this sooner rather than later. We had what was that, Jax?
I said, who knows?
Fraxiom retains. They keep the belts. So we had one title change tonight. Yeah, they obviously weren't going to put it on main roster talent at this point. They're trying to build up the new NXT, like it's the new regime of what's going on. And we had 2 champions changes in the last 2 weeks. So out of the 5 champions that there are, 2 of them are new. I wonder though, where does Oba go from here?
Main roster.
You don't think he goes towards the NXT championship?
Maybe.
It's possible.
Next week, there's a triple threat match for the number 1 contendership for the NXT championship. Wesley, Ethan Page, and Javon Evans.
Yep.
I think the winner of that will take on Trick Williams at Halloween Havoc. And then I think Oba Femi is the one that goes after it after that.
Plus, there were a lot of good segments in between, like throughout this whole show, that have also gotten us excited for what's also going to be coming up just on NXT in general.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things that are coming, and I'm excited to see where they go with everything here. I'm really excited to see how the new PC looks next week, though. That's what I'm really excited to see.
Agreed. But one thing that's coming up on SmackDown that I'm personally excited for, we're getting Bianca and Jade will be defending those women's tag team titles against Metaphor, Jakara Jackson, and Lash Legend.
Yeah, this Friday on SmackDown. What's going on, Cam? How are we doing tonight?
Put your bets in. I know who's winning that bitch.
Well, to be fair, that's the one belt that can go across all
Anywhere.
3 shows.
All
So-
3 brands.
No matter where it's defended, anybody can win that at any time.
Yeah.
But if they put it on them too, and they beat them, that's like a rocket ship
Yeah.
to the main roster for them. Because that's 2 of NXT's beating 2 of the main women on the main roster.
Yeah.
So that's a big ask for them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of the great Stephanie Vaquer, she has a match next week against No Quarter Catch Crew's Ren Sinclair.
Oh God, there we go. Now we know who's winning that bitch too.
Ren is the one that did it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna feed Stephanie Vaquer to Ren Sinclair her first.
No,
night.
but it was great the way that she did it. She goes, "Oh, she finally shut up because I want to be the one to challenge her." You did miss it, Shadow. I did. I showed the new open already to them.
Yes,
Shadow, it's great though, man. I love it.
Butter.
Jax loves it. It's amazing.
You're watching. Cam is watching Titty Tuesday. He means Title Tuesday. Well, that's because there was a lot of titties on the screen. So,
Any big oh my God moments on that show?
Daniel Garcia has re-signed. He came out on screen and announced that he had re-signed with AEW.
Oh, okay, so he's not NXT bound.
He's not NXT bound.
Okay, understandable.
You just had the Orlis Mercedes Monet show up on screen.
Well, I could go without that.
It's I think this is a title match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's putting both titles on the line, so you know she ain't losing. Oh wait, that's right. She'll never lose.
It's in her contract.
Yeah, her creative control. Sorry, Shadow, but I waited till Jax got here, and he didn't get here till about halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you were even later than he was.
Another match that's been scheduled and making her return to NXT. Lola Vice versus the returning Nikita Lyons.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I already
I think I give a flying fuck about that.
holy shit. There it
I don't
is.
give a fuck. She's about as good of a wrestler as she is a fucking rapper.
shit,
That's
Derek.
not that good.
Yeah, he's because I've thrown shade at Mercedes.
Mercedes can fucking no, not right now. They still hurt a little bit. Once they're healed, Mercedes can jiggle my nuts.
Golly!
No, I said as we were doing a watch along when they announced that match, Jax, I said that's Sean's 2 favorite women. He's gonna have a hard time containing himself.
God, I'm gonna mess with him on Twitter all next week.
But Jax,
Yes.
how are you? Are you good with everything that's coming your way?
Oh yeah, dude. We're bunkered down. We're in a not in a mandatory what's the word? A voluntary evacuation, meaning if we want to, we can. Our county has closed all schools and like major offices, unless you're a corporate, like they're not closing Walmart, but they're asking everyone if you don't need to go anywhere, don't go anywhere.
Right.
And if you are watching and you live in the Florida area between Jacksonville and Tampa and a little further down, just be safe, guys. Don't do anything stupid. Like, I know us Floridians are always like, another one, right? Bring it on. This one, it's something about it, man. It's just unsettling.
If you can get out, get out.
Yeah, if you're not in a foundation home or an apartment complex, leave. Like, go somewhere. There's shelters open. There's like, we're running out of gas, but we got everything else.
No. My dad's
Yeah.
my dad's down there in Seminole right now, but he was able to find somewhere within the somewhere somewhere freaking safe that's not in the danger zone. So
Yeah, tell him
Good.
to be safe, man. Definitely.
Because
It's gonna be nasty.
he's
things
already
can always
boarded
be
up
things can always be
Yeah.
replaced.
Mm-hmm.
People can't.
You can replace stuff. You cannot replace yourself. If you have pets, take them with you, guys. Don't leave your pets behind.
Don't.
I understand people can't take horses and cows and cattle, but man, take your cats and dogs with you.
Please do.
Like, contact your local equestrian center and see if they're allowing to shelter animals there. But just be safe. Don't do stupid.
Yeah.
And make sure you have your, if you're going to be on the news, wear a brawl and teeth, people. Don't be embarrassed in Florida coming out there with your sandbags hanging to your knees when your gums flapping.
So he did, but it was a regular RKO because the spot RKO was slightly missed.
Oh.
Javon
Why
Evans
that
went
much?
off the top rope, went to do his spinning plancha thing, and Randy just missed grabbing him because Javon turned too much.
Yeah, so Randy just did another one for authority.
So then Randy stood him up and then planted him again and got the victory. But Javon had a great springboard cutter on Randy off the top rope. Like, that was really good. Randy made Javon look like $1 million tonight.
Yeah.
And this
But,
kid is only 20 and he's going to be great.
Like, we're still gonna forget about what opened up the show,
Stupid.
though.
Stupid. Yeah, pretty much.
We had our boy Trick
Williams,
of course, walk out with the title. Wesley himself just like he's just coming down. Just apparently he's on a high horse, saying, "Well, since I won a street fight, I think I've got a chance to go up against the NXT champion." Well,
yeah, he was
situation.
He was on level 2, and it was great how they did that. And then as he's talking, Jey Uso shows up, and the whole crowd is yeeting and tricking. The crowd was having a good time.
That trick, yeet, whoop, that trick, yeet.
Pretty much. But that's what led to Wesley saying that he wants a title shot, and that's how he got into the triple threat for next week.
Wesley can fucking smoke one.
Yes, Cam.
Yeah, she showed up at the house show last weekend.
And no one cared.
But now she's coming back next week. She's facing Lola Vice, and I hope Sean could survive the night.
She's promoting her rap album.
Oh.
Called Mediocre and Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jag is here all night.
But anything else you guys want to touch on before we head on out?
No.
Well, I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of "oh brother, this guy stinks." But
what's going on, Al? How are we doing tonight?
Yeah, they forced me to be here.
I did not.
Like,
Joking.
I just find it crazy that Ethan Page had a moment on Monday Night Raw.
What's going on, Will?
He's interrupted by Sexy Red. What's up, Will? Sexy Red has her so-called, concert, but thank the Lord, Ethan Page ruined this concert by just coming out and saying, "Hey,
Phil, I've had a great night, and you just had to remind me Sexy Red was on my fucking TV last night."
Well,
it's okay, Al. You're here now.
Okay. The thing is, Ethan Page put her in her place tonight.
Well,
and that's what mattered.
She dyed her hair, so she wasn't. It's not red anymore.
It's freaking blonde.
And she was fully clothed, so it was actually decent on TV.
Yeah, I appreciate the brawl. She didn't booty dance the whole fucking time either.
No.
I was pretty happy.
The weirdest thing ever was seeing Booker like trying to get like just try dancing with the whole salt, and I'm like, bruh.
Good old Booker T.
Oh yeah, man, that schlucky stuff.
Damn, dude. I'm gonna have to let this.
I'm gonna shut them out.
But
no,
are we good now? Anything else?
No, that's it. If you're in Florida again, just be safe.
All right, Phil. Where can we find you?
So, thank you everybody who showed up tonight. If y'all love seeing
She is
NXT
a
on
nice.
tap,
I already called her
especially the
Orlis.
new intro, and you still love seeing this beautiful face gracing your screen, you can find me on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all them good places on social media. Under the name you see down right there, that is for the future. Yes, I am.
He
course.
is whoever he feels like, and that's what he puts the hat on. This
Yeah.
guy has
Well,
like a
that's
whole
fucking
wardrobe of
true.
hats.
He's got like a wardrobe of hats next to him.
I had to for Tony. I had to for
You
Tony.
had
I
to. You
feel
hear
like
that,
that's
ladies and
almost
gentlemen?
every Dynamite
Had
cam.
to.
All right, sorry, Phil.
But
You done?
anyway, but yeah, you see,
Yeah, he's
all those plays, all those good social medias, right there for the future. You can always catch me every Tuesday night right here on NXT on Tap with a brand new awesome
Hat.
hat and intro. Bill has as many personalities as you know who has best friends.
Well, I will go. I will be. Yeah, I can't follow.
Oh
that.
man, that is great. Will with the comment of the night.
I love
Can't
you, Will.
follow that.
No homo.
As we all know, it's ball season, so I'll be here and there on the show. Just follow me on Twitter, Jaxpo2020. Hit the link tree. You can find everything there.
Damn, Cam. Wow. I am Scalz. I am the host of NXT on Tap as well as Friday Night Review. Sorry that we missed Friday Night Review last week. I was not in a proper space to do a show. So hopefully we'll be back this week. I do want to touch on anything that happened on Bad Blood that had to do with the SmackDown matches. So make sure you come check it out on Twitch at 10:10 right after SmackDown.
You better do it. It's ball season. That's the only way I know what happened on SmackDown. Like, fuck, Scalz. You're my lifeline.
We are pushing for YouTube to see if we can start to monetize stuff and get the super chats and everything else. So please, if you have any free time, throw up the YouTube channel and just let the videos play. We just need to get the watch hours up. So I appreciate all the help and support. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, share it out, tell all your friends about it, and we'll hope to see you guys again soon. I'm going to hit the new intro again one last time before we leave. Have a great evening.
In the corner of the bar on a neon night, Scalz and Jax and Phil, what a sight. Talking wrestling while the drinks are poured. Every move, every match leaves you wanting more. Tune in weekly for the latest scoop. Catch the action in the banter loop. Crack a beer and let the stories fly. NXT on tap, the scores touch the sky. NXT on tap, everybody's here. Scalz, Jax, Phil, the hosts we hear. Bring the heat, bring the fire, never stop. When the bell rings, watch them rise to the top.
Thanks everybody for coming again on out tonight. Yes, they had the 3 of the year in 2015.
It was
It
great.
was great. Thanks
Watched
again
it.
for stopping by.
His name was Brad
See you again
Maddox.
soon. Have a great evening.
Later.